Hello, I'm Kerrie White, and I'm just going to have a little combo about Kundalini awakening. So, this process of Kundalini awakening, like what even is it? Spoke about a lot, especially in the spiritual community. And it is a process that I've discovered that is a coherence of head, or we could say brain, to heart, to gut. And when these are all in coherence, it creates almost like this in sync kind of vibration that starts to link up through the whole entire body. And that coherence within that, it kind of activates what we could say that all the chakras opening or all the chakras flowing or that energy that is so incredibly powerful that it almost feels like you're about to die. It's the only way I can describe it, really. So in that process, it's like, well, how do I even get there? So the process of getting there happened for myself by accident. I didn't actually even realize it was a thing that I was going to end up experiencing when I was heading that way. And it happened a long time ago now. It would have been probably like 10 years ago. And it's a process that it's not just a one-off thing that can happen. It's something that you can guide yourself to and have that activation of that energy. But it takes a little bit of, we could say, a pattern, or it takes a pattern of awareness and how clean your energy systems are flowing. And again, it's all about being in sync. It's all about that synchronicity of or coherence of the organs of the body, the spinal column. Because I'm even kind of rocking here as I'm kind of talking about it, because when you're in that zone, there's like this kind of this pulsation within you that just kind of takes over through the stillness. And as it takes over through the stillness, you almost don't recognize it. Then your breath starts to and it's almost the breath vanishes. And as the breath vanishes, this immense amount of relaxation, but also this immense amount of energy, electrical charge pulsates through. And it literally feels like the whole body turns into light. So as it's a saying, if my eye be single, then my whole body will be of light. And that activation can only, if I found myself, come through when there is a clearance of all of the energetic fields. So the emotional bodies, the mental bodies. And when all these fields are clean and in sync with the alignment through yourself, and you don't have to be in immaculate health, because at this point, when I was having this done, I was just moving out of a lot of different health conditions to do with my thyroid. And I was going deep and deep into my spiritual journey and through my health journey as well. And this happened before I would even say that I was fully healed. I mean, are any of us even fully healed? I mean, is that even a thing? We have multiple generational layers for our ancestrals that we're unpacking. So even when we do come to a point where we feel like, it's all done, there's still other angles here we can look into. But again, we don't have to have everything worked out to gain that Kundalini awakening, to gain that connection. And in doing so and in gaining that connection, we're actually enhancing our capacity to transform and transmute everything else that's going on anyway. So it's an amazing experience to initiate within your own self. Now, I do have a workshop that can guide you through a lot of this, guide you through a lot of the activations that can happen through clearing the chakras, how to clear them, how to clear your energetic field, how to find a place of absolute stillness that I term the 0 point of self. And from that point, it's like everything starts to make sense until it doesn't again, because you end up with so many more questions and pathways. And it's a beautiful experience to be in. And it is through that pathway of clear, aligned, coherent energy within the body, which is, I think, where we're all kind of heading here to kind of speed up this process. Because, you know, we've been in this kind of zone for a while now, and there's lots going on that's assisting and helping. But until we're fully in coherence within our own self, there's still going to be wars out there. There's still going to be stuff going on. And wherever your attention goes is where the energy flows. So if your energy is always outside of yourself, then you're always going to feel like you're a victim to life and you're a victim to circumstances that are out there. But the more and more you move your energy inwards into that alignment, into that coherence, this is where we all take our power back to truly create a reality that is absolutely beautiful. And the truth is, it already does exist. But are we coherent enough in our own connection through our vessels that are these beautiful bodies? So, yes, if you'd like to join me on those experiences, I will leave a link in the description. And if you have any questions for me, just write them below and I'll see what I can answer.